Hey, so this is the third time I've tried to make this video, or maybe the fifth at this point. I don't know. It's not an easy video to make because the last one I made, I privated. I felt like it was too soon to be posting something like that because it was the day that I learned about my termination, and certain people do have access to my YouTube channel. And so that was, if I was to say that was too soon, that was definitely too soon, because that email, or message at least, came to me, it was written at 6:35 in the morning, and I found out about it at 7. And I made the video that same day. So I think it's just best that I keep that private for a while. It's not going to stay that way because I do want my truth and my side to be out there. I said absolutely nothing that would require legal recourse against me. I just said the name of the company. I never said any names. Never described anything in detail. So, with that said, I don't want to focus on the termination. I don't want to focus on any of that. I want to focus on looking at our blessings. And that day in particular, a lot of things were very emotional. And yes, I threw myself a party. Trust me, I got drunk. I really did. But there was still that part of me that wasn't shocked then, because it came out of nowhere. It really did. The reasons for my termination had also come out of nowhere because, like I said, it had never been addressed. I didn't get a warning. I had not even gotten a single write-up. So, and everybody that I've talked to has said that's wrongful termination. And 2 people that I talked to said that I should get a lawyer. Honestly, I just want to focus on my blessings and the transition that I'm going through right now and getting from point A to point B. And I know it's hard. I'm getting texts. Texts from people that I love. It's hard to, when you're going through something, to turn around and look at your blessings, and you have to. Because personally for me, if I don't look at my blessings, I will go crazy. Because it's so easy to dwell on the negative, and I'm going to come out and I'm going to say it. Like, you have to have faith. You have to have faith, and you have to. I know for a fact that God works in my life. Every single day, He works in my life. And as long as I do the footwork, and I have faith, and I believe, and I do what I have to do, and I pay forward, things are going to happen. Good things in His name will happen. But you have to do the footwork. And while you're doing this, don't forget to look at your blessings. Because even though this happened to me, my bills were paid within the month, with the exception of one bill that's not due until the 1st. All my Christmas gifts were bought. I had even already bought my Christmas Day dinner. And I put in for my Christmas Eve dinner and something's never changed. I'm still going after my nose. All my cats had gone to get their annuals, and little girl had gone to have her hysterectomy, which is what happens when a female is spayed, and she had another surgery done on her hernia. She had an umbilical hernia. So, and then they've got so much, they've got plenty of food, 3 different types of food bags. One, because little girl is still a kitten. She is 6 months, so she's got kitten food. Bear suffers from UTIs, so he has a bag of food to help, his urinary tract. And of course, a regular bag of food for Rocky, whose just main concern is he's an indoor cat and he needs weight control. So they've got plenty of food. And the girl, she's a couponer, so I'm not gonna go without anytime soon. And I have such an amazing support system. My best friend is a hop, skip, and a jump from me. She's a phone call away from me, and my family is so amazing. And like I said, I did get drunk on the day that I threw that termination party, but I text my cousin, who is such an amazing woman and an amazing mother, and she got back to me the next day and it was so sweet and so amazing and wanted to get me something to eat for lunch or dinner. So she did DoorDash for me, and that was just so sweet, and she did not have to do that. She chose to. Thank you so much, Flora. I will never, ever get over that act of kindness. That was really awesome. And honestly, at the end of the day, I don't think I ever would have walked out of that job on my own volition. Like, I would have stayed there until it killed me, and it was killing me. Physically, I was getting to a point where I could barely do the job anymore. I was limping, just getting back from the house. And once I was sitting down, if I had to get back up again and go to the kitchen, I had problems just getting on my feet, let alone, my ankles and my feet, and I had problems just lifting up my feet when I was at work. I was more likely to hurt myself, more likely to trip, more likely to eat concrete, which almost happened at one point. And mentally, I wasn't okay. I was having anxiety attacks, which may have been attributed to my so-called intolerable behavior. And it just wasn't a great situation for me, because for me and my anxiety, I need to keep like a certain iota of control in order to keep myself like here. And if I go have any severe amount of if I feel like I don't have that control, it's more than likely to spiral me. And the person who was my supervisor at the time was too young to do her job and was actually very much a control freak. And she would actually get in my face and fight with me when all I wanted to do was compromise. Because basically it was her way or the highway. And sometimes you have to learn people's personalities and work with them, and she wouldn't. So this really was a Christmas miracle, and there's so many blessings to be taken care of that I have to take into account, and I don't have to worry about rent. I have amazing family that helped me out, and my cats are equally as amazing. I love spending my time with them. And here's to finding a new job and going on another adventure. So until then, stay blessed.